Welcome on down to Arcade Appreciation, fellow dazzlers and new players alike. What's going on? Hello! This is something I've both dreaded and kind of sort of maybe looked forward to. Mortal Kombat 2, we are finally doing an actual Arcade Appreciation on a Mortal Kombat game. Why have I dreaded this? Because if you haven't heard of the AI in Mortal Kombat 2, long story short, it's made to basically beat and counter everything you do, but we'll get around to that. Sequel to Mortal Kombat 1, this upped the ante with better graphics, more fatalities, more things, more characters, and more secrets. So, let's just get started, shall we? I'm going to be playing as Baraka. This is a character I've gotten fairly decent at, kind of, as far as trying to beat the computer, and I'll explain why. Let's just go ahead and select this guy. Battle plan. You're pretty much going to be fighting every character in the game. This will also let you know how painful things are going to be. Now, as a disclaimer, I am playing this game... wow, we're actually... Usually we start off in the... not the pit, but the death bowl, so I'm surprised we're at Shao Kahn's stage. Anyways, yeah, I'm playing this on easiest, so I will have a less likely chance of pulling my fur out early on. But the way it works is, if you play on very easy, the game pretty much starts off very easy, and then the further up the ladder you get, the more the difficulty scales. So eventually, you're fighting the computer on very hard when you get to Shang Tsung. So, I already took him out. That was easy enough. So the reason why I picked Baraka is, yes, it's a very nifty move. That, which you can actually trap the computer with at times. Sometimes it'll get smart and block. Other times you can just lower it like that. That's pretty much going to be what you're doing most of the time. There's also this trick I learned too. You can just sweep kick the computer into oblivion on the lower difficulty levels. That will work. You can pretty much sweep kick them into death. But the higher you get up the ladder, the less likely that this will work. And we've got our first fatality. A fun thing about that, to do that, you actually have to hold low punch and low kick, and not the normal fatality stage fatality moves. So you may be wondering, isn't the game where the computer throws you out of literally everything you try to do? Yes. And I was doing some reading, and it turns out the reason why the computer does that is it pretty much was going to punish you for whatever you were doing against it anyway, so it just defaults to throw for some reason. So basically, it was going to counter your move, and it just decided to throw. Because pretty much the way the AI works in this game is it reads what you're doing and then will try to counter it. Like, it reads your button presses. I mean, I know a lot of AIs in games and fighting games do that, but this game is notorious for doing it and crushing you no matter what you try to do. Because not only does the computer whip into attacks almost pretty much instantaneously, it's also reading your inputs. That's why I think the blade swipes work, because when you drop your block, or when the computer gets close enough to you, it tries to do something, but then the blades come out and pretty much stop them from doing that. But as I mentioned before, the computer can wise up to this and start to counter what you're doing. This can make getting further up the ladder very frustrating against certain characters, like Raiden is... I was doing a practice from before this, and Raiden was way further up the ladder, and he was a real pain to kill. But he's lower on the ladder, so it's all good. The other thing too is each character kind of has like little behaviors that they'll do that you can kind of learn, whether it be just don't do certain attacks against them, or things you can exploit. Like Molina, if you jump in against her, she will always do that, unless you knock her down first. So like, I can get her in a blade swipe and then do that. Usually she'll block, or you'll be able to get her. So you know, okay, never jump in against Kitana, or else she's gonna... Well, never, when she's not knocked down, never jump against her. And this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing the rest of this playthrough is... Oh, she got me there. It's not a full pull strategy, but... Oh yeah, they can also throw you in the corners. By the way, you can't throw people in the corners like that. She was way too close to the edge of the screen to do that. But the computer can pretty much almost do whatever it wants because it's a computer and that's how it works, you know. Fight. Okay, so I do think when you lose, the computer does kind of go slightly lower in difficulty, but not much. Because I do know that she's kind of walking like right into the blade swipes. Oh, now she's not doing it, but... Unfortunately with Kitana, I don't know any exploits you can use against her. So, that's how it goes. Liu Kang's another butthead. Liu Kang's another don't jump against this character. Let me show you, let me see, yeah, he'll do, let me see if he'll do it. Because the geniuses at Midway decided, hey, let's give him an air fireball. So if you, like, he's not so bad with it right now, but at like higher difficulty levels, he will pretty much just, if you try to jump in on him, he'll just jump up, fireball, you jump up, fireball, you jump up, fireball, yeah. And then if you get close to him, he'll just jump kick in the air. Oh, he just tried to do it right there. I was able to get him though. That's what it's like to play Mortal Kombat 2 against a computer. You get used to seeing that character select screen, you're gonna see it a lot. Both in this playthrough and when you play on your own. Oh, that actually worked, okay. Round 2, fight. He also has that crouching fireball, which you've seen him use on me already, but I just like seeing if I can get away with it. And get away with it I did. To the pit with you. Wins. Fatality. Sub-Zero, the Ice Ninja. Sub-Zero can also be a little difficult to deal with further up the ladder, because not only will he block your attack, but then he'll ice ball you and get a free hit on you. His roundhouse kick is also fairly annoying. It works good as an anti-air to knock people out of the air. And he's also got an annoying jump kick that he likes to use if you try to jump forward on him. We didn't get to see that much though. I guess I'm just lucky. Flawless victory. Fatality. I didn't expect that to be flawless too. Oh, Melina. This is a character with a good exploit, so... Melina's another one of those, don't jump in on our characters, because what she'll do is... Let me see if she'll do that to you. Now, if you're close enough, you can pretty much just do that to her. And then when you get too close, if you do it when she's too close, when you're too close to her, she'll just jump and kick you out of the air. But like, you can just put some distance somehow, doing a swipe attack or backing up after you kick her out of the air. The timing has to be pretty good. I don't know how it fares with other characters, but I know you can pull it off with Baraka easily. Oh, see there, I got too close to her. Yeah, she's one of the more easier characters to deal with. The ladder, because of that. And Johnny Cage has something like that, but the timing on that's a little bit more tough. When you try to jump, he'll do that high little powerball thing, but if you jump too close, or too far away, he'll hit you with it. If you jump too close, you'll go over him, and you won't actually do any damage. You'll end up on the other side of him. Yeah, he got me. He's probably gonna win. We'll see. This is an exploit I actually discovered recently, so that's why I'm kind of a little amateurish at it. I've not practiced enough at it as I am with the Molina one. Fatality. Round one, fight. This guy can teleport. That can be very annoying or not annoying. Actually, I'm surprised he's not really doing that teleport, but... I swear to difficulty scales, guys. I just got lucky, actually. Because how much you're going to want to knock yourself out here depends on who's further up the ladder. Like, if we have to deal with someone like Baraka, can be annoying because he will exploit the heck out of the blade attack like we are. I mentioned earlier, Raiden can be really, really annoying. So it kind of just depends. Scorpion. Fun fact, the Get Over Here voice is, in fact, I believe, Ed Boon? It's Ed Boon or John Tobias who does his Get Over Here voice. But given that he is one of the ninjas, that means he has the annoying sweep kicks, the annoying roundhouse kick, and other little things. With Scorpion, I think I found out with the blade swipes, if you're close enough, he'll try to actually... I think he tries to actually, like, hit you with it when you drop your guard to blade swipe. Like, what? Let me see if I can... Nope. It seems easy now, but trust me, I put a lot of hours into learning this stuff. So we're gonna skip over them and go to Shang Tsung. There's a couple secret battles you can fight if you do the right things, but I didn't, so I don't. So now we come to Shang Tsung. At this point, the game is going to be set to very hard. It doesn't matter what difficulty you're playing this on, it's gonna be there. So all the characters are gonna have all the cheap tricks and all the things that are gonna make you very upsetty. So the best thing you can do is hope that he transforms into someone you can exploit the crap out of. I mean, sometimes he has moments like these where he's... there you go, dude. He just did that. Like, sometimes, like, Shang Tsung himself, when he's not transformed, has, like, moments where he just derps. But he's generally an annoying little person to deal with. If you're new to Mortal Kombat and you are unawares of Shang Tsung, his shtick is he can transform into any fighter in the game. He was the final boss of the first Mortal Kombat, and was unplayable, but in this game he is. So maybe we won't be seeing that as much, but it depends on how quick we can get through this dude. Well, not really how quick, but how lucky we get with him. Sung has a standing high kick that he loves to use if you try to jump in on him. So watch out for that. Let's see if I can get him to do it. I think yeah, he'll either do that or he'll jump kick you. Yeah, see, now he's starting to do the block thing, so... Yeah, even on very hard... Even the blade swipes won't work all the time. Because they'll block it with inhuman speed and then punish you for it. Oh, see, there it is. So... Nope. Shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. I like doing that because sometimes the computer will just eat it, even on harder difficulty levels. It's just... Actually, let me see. Oh, it transformed into... You can see some of the cheap tricks with the blade swipes, like that previous round, Sung was still able to punch me even though my blade animation had already started. That's what I mean, the computer pretty much can react with pinpoint accuracy, on top of reading your inputs. Like, some of you may be, like, watching this and going, wow, Razzle, you're being cheap, and it's like, you have to. The computer is literally a cheating bastard in this game. But, you get to say you beat Mortal Kombat II, so... Without using something as annoying as, hey, if you use Liu Kang and you do this attack over and over again, you can run out the clock.
Round 2, fight.
Listen.
Shang Tsung wins. Fatality.
My reign of terror comes to an end.
Round 1, fight.
Ah, crap. Didn't get much use of that exploit because he was too close. Jeez.
Shang Tsung wins. Round 2, fight.
There we go.
Wins. Round 3, fight.
Yeah, that was like, what, 3-4 tries? But we got him. The thing to remember about Sung is, even though he can change into any fighter, he adapts that fighter's AI as well. And so now we come to Kintaro. This guy will normally make you want to rip your hair out, but, of course, I have a little bit of trick. Now, you might be wondering, that does a lot of damage. Razzle, why don't you use your blade swipe trick? Well, let me show you. Let me show you what he does. Let me show you what he does if you try to get him with that. I'm gonna spend another life bar to show you that again. Okay, that actually works. You can actually get him if he does that. If he does a that leap, but. Alright, that didn't go as I planned, but basically he can grab you out of that. He can grab you out of your fairy swipes. If he walks up to you and does it. So, here's what you can do. Check this out. Okay, you didn't do it there, but... Never mind, it's not working. Alright, let's, normally you can get an exploit where if you try to jump in on him, he'll try to do a uppercut attack and you can kick him. And he tries to do that to you, but he's not doing it for whatever reason, so I don't know why that is. But as you can see, the general strategy, regardless, is just kind of just like jump around, try to read what he's going to try to do. The general idea is you don't want to stay in place too long because either you'll get stomped, you'll get punched away, or he'll just walk up to you, grab you, and throw you. If you thought Shang Tsung was bad, this guy will eat whatever quarters you have left in your pocketbook. Yeah, that has a pretty wide hitbox. The good thing is if he does it and hits you with it... Okay, there he goes with it. I mean, the reason why I'm so thrown off by this is, I was doing a practice run earlier, and that strategy I was talking about worked, so... Oh, there we go. He's starting to do it now. Did I have to, like, wait for his AI to just get dumber or something? Like... Anyways, that's the exploit I'm talking about right there. He keeps trying to do that uppercut thing. I'm able to just sail over him and kick him in the face. I don't know why that wasn't working earlier, but... Maybe it's just luck-based. Maybe there's just like a chance that he'll just do that, and I got lucky the previous 3 times I played this and used that exploit, but whatever. Doesn't matter because we won, and he didn't. And now we're on to the big bad man himself, Shao Khan. He loves to taunt you. So, fortunately with Khan, it's back to business as normal. Abuse the heck out of sweep kicks. Sometimes he'll just eat the blade swipe as well. Or the, whatever you want to call it. Also, since he's the announcer, no announcement. Watch out with Khan though, because he might... Like, sometimes that happens where, like, he's just outside of range to where the swipe won't work. If it does, he will back up and he will throw a energy javelin at you. Like that. But sweep kicks are kind of lead to funny results like this. Wait, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Oh, I did.
No. No.
Baraka wins. Shao Kahn's rule is over. Once again, you are the supreme Mortal Kombat warrior! With 2 exclamation points. Where is Kano? He's in the background. Known for his unpredictable actions and wild fits of anger, Baraka goes on a rampage. After defeating the Earth Warriors, he attacks Shang Tsung, Kintaro, and finally, Shao Kahn himself. After defeating Shao Kahn, Baraka's race of mutants arise from the wastelands and rebel against what is left of Khan's army. They eventually win, and the Outworld becomes under the rule of King Baraka. That's it. That is what it's like to play Mortal Kombat 2. Now, again, that was playing the game on very easy difficulty, so we didn't have to deal with half of the headaches that we normally would. Normally the game is set to normal, so you're going to be encountering that very hard difficulty earlier up the ladder. But yeah, that's, that's it. I mean, there's a lot more to Mortal Kombat 2 than the incredibly hard AI. There was a lot of secrets, as you saw the ending there. The game teased you with where's Kano. Sometimes it'll say things like, what is a fatality or whatever, or who is Jade. There's even a chance for these mystery characters, Jade and Smoke, to appear before a round and give a cryptic hint. And I mean, as far as like 2-player mode goes, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid as a fighter. A lot less, not quite so fast-paced as modern-day combat or even Mortal Kombat 3, which we will get to eventually as well. Yeah. There you have it. That's me awkwardly stumbling my way through Mortal Kombat 2. Fun times for all. They do something showing off the different characters, though, and their moves. I think that would be good. Yeah, that was it. That was a game. It has Aerosmith in it. Game over. So that was pretty much it. Once again, rate, comment, subscribe. Of our arcade madness. Thank you to my fellow Dazzlers and new players alike for taking the time to watch the video. And if you want to be part of my Dazzlers, just subscribe. It's that easy. It's that simple. It's that cool. And now, of course, we got all our doohickey haw-haws in the description down below. Patreon, Ko-fi, if you want to toss us some money, or follow us on Twitter and all that fun stuff. But my name is Razzle Joestar, and I will see you at the next tournament. Take care. And a